looking at the time and looking at where you're up to, I'm going to solve it one way, and then I'm going to show you the answer and introduce the tension, and then see if tonight for homework you can work out what's going on. Good teachers, and I'm not saying I generally don't do this actually. I'm trying more. Good teachers introduce tension because it's boring if it's like, here's a set of steps you do, and here's the answer, and don't question why. What I prefer is that you're like, wait, but
that's not.
huh? Yeah, that kind of thing, right? That helps you learn. It helps stuff stick in your brain. Okay, now, sine 4x minus sine 2x. When you look at that, except for you, what's the first thing that jumps out at your mind for how to work with it? Bingo, thank you. Okay, actually, ironically, that is the thing that yeah, okay. So, and there's a clue to point you in that direction, namely that there's a 2x and a 4x, okay? So, it's sort of leading you in that direction. So, sine 4x, you expand it out using double angle, and here's what you get. So far, so good, okay? So, when you go ahead with this, you can factorize it, take out that sine 2x, and you'll get this. Okay, so now I'm landed in the situation that I had before, namely, I've got two things to solve. Okay, so I'm going to solve this. Sine 2x is equal to 0. That looks familiar. And then I'm going to solve this. Okay, see that? Yeah, tracking with it? That's why we're practicing, yeah? Alright, so let's quickly do this one because we in fact did it like just now. Okay, general solution for sine is... Recite it with me, okay? N pi plus minus 1 to the n 0. Okay, that was a bad idea. I'm not going to do that again. Alright, and since I introduced the n, I got to say what it is.
Oh no.
Okay. Alright, so that 0 is going to disappear. I'm going to go straight to this line. Okay, so that's nice, that's good. Everything's looking fine so far. Over here. 2x is equal to, now, the general solution for cosine is 2, different letter, pi, right? Plus or minus, now what's my angle in this case? Pi on 3, good. You guys are getting better at radians, this is good. Okay, now again, like over this side, I should introduce my m, okay? Then I'll divide through by 2. Divide everything through by 2, by the way. That includes this related angle sitting on the end. Pi on 6, okay? Now that looks pretty good to me, okay? I'm quite content with that, but it's not what they say the answer is. They say the answer is this. Hold on, where have I written it? Where have I written it? Am I looking at the wrong page?
Thirds and pi plus or minus pi on 6.
Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, instead of this pair of general solutions, by the way, there's no nice, neat way to put these together, okay? So you just have to say or, okay? They also have an or in their answer, but the two things on either side of their or aren't the two things we've got. They've got x equals n pi, or x equals, where have I put it? 2m pi on 3, or 2 thirds, right? Plus or minus pi on 6. Now, I know the first time I saw this, and before I'd actually worked out what was going on, I thought clearly I've got to be right or the textbook's got to be right. But mutually exclusive. The thing that threw me off was... and we lift up the... Anyway. What threw me off was this on 3. Because I'm like, okay, look, there's no on 3 here. And, you know, what's going on, okay? Now, you can, sure enough, generate a table of values. And these will exactly line up. Which is interesting. Now, my question to you, and what I'm going to let you think about over the next 4 minutes and tonight, is if indeed these two answers are legit, right? How did they get this one? We got this. And I'll give you a clue. The way to work out, I think, the hint to work out how they actually do this is actually all about that 3. That 3 is crucial. Okay, the thing that I thought was the problem, I've got no 3, they've got a 3. That 3 is actually the key to working out how they do it. And I think it may even be a more elegant way of solving it than this. I'll let you decide tomorrow when I show it to you. No spoilers. If you think you got it, put it down on paper. I'll come around and have a look and see if you're on the right track. But if not, I want you all to have a think about it, because spoilers ruin movies and they ruin maths questions too. So have a go at it on your own.